We have been using sand. We've actually probably had a relationship with sand for about 10 years. Initially where we started is actually using it in our web applications. Where we've gone now with sand is actually to begin to use it in terms of our ETL layer. It actually stores our data, nearline storage for our data. And then we've actually begun to push sand to our analyst community, where sand is actually powering what used to be done by maybe SaaS or other types of software. We're actually beginning to leverage sand to get quick access to data because it's such a powerful tool for us. Most organizations, they deal with store weekly data. We deal with the individual households and the items that those individual households bought. So it's the raw level, atomic layer of retail data that you can get to. We have roughly over 200 terabytes of data, and it grows. We add about 5 billion rows of data each and every week. That's what sand helps us deliver through its very rapid response in terms of its column-based architecture, that we can actually access that data very quickly. But the second thing that sand provides us is the compression utility that sand has in terms of how it stores the data. What a traditional relational database would maybe take 100 terabytes, we maybe only need 10 terabytes with the sand technology. So it's very rapid response, but the compression technology allows us to be very frugal in terms of the hardware assets that we buy to put the data on. In getting access to the very early versions of version 6, we've seen tremendous improvements comparing sand to other database engines, whether it's 5, 7, 8 times faster, depending on the database that we came from. We actually see improvements in terms of the ability to extract sand quicker. Sand is going to always be at the heart of our cloud. So we want to bring more power in terms of the very rapid response that we get from sand to even more users. Sand is predominantly used by about 600 of our employees today have access to it. About 10,000 of our end users on the client side have access to it. We need to be able to use cloud computing in sand version 6 to actually grow that to even tens of thousands or more, and that's instrumental to us. I think sand today actually helps guarantee the security of our data. I think version 6 will make it even stronger. Within dunnhumby, we do have access to customer behavioral data. We actually don't really analyze names and addresses. That information stays with the retailers. We take on more of the anonymized transactional data and analyze that. But even that data we want to protect and make sure that we protect the rights and privacy of not only our retail clients, but also the actual end consumers. So we take privacy very seriously. We believe that the database architecture, particularly in V6 with the 256-bit encryption, will further protect us from any potential people looking to do us harm or looking to hack into our databases. So very much we're looking forward to V6. The analysts that we have in our company, they love using, let's say, Microsoft on top of sand or SPSS on top of sand, because you can actually get to the data much quicker because you're going through the column-based architecture. You're only getting the data you need. You're not wasting your time. So sand fits very seamlessly into our analysis tools. We continue to always look at new analysis tools, but what won't change is sand.